Guys, what's up? Today we're going to talk about how you can win more arena games with these tips and tricks. Whether you're a player that plays arena solo or a player that has a team, this video will help you either way and definitely will help you see better performance in your arena games. So, what is arena? Well, arena is the new 3v3 mode in Apex's new season legacy. Essentially, you jump into an arena match with two other players, and each round you must buy weapons, meds, and even your abilities using points. You get more points automatically each round, and you can get additional points for your team by killing players, looting canisters, and saving the last round. You can win by either 3-0ing the enemy team or pulling ahead 2 rounds over the enemy. However, if both teams go 4 rounds each, as a tiebreaker, the arena will enter sudden death mode, and the winner of that round takes all. I've been playing arena practically all day, and I put together a couple of tips and tricks that should help you guys see more wins. But first, please like and subscribe to this video. If you're listening to this, I want to help you and this community, and with your support, those 2 buttons are going to help me so much, believe me. Anyway, let's talk about that first tip. What you should buy. Honestly, use the easiest guns. I know Mozambique P2020 is some of your favorite loadouts, but use something consistent and more reliable to use in this mode. With limited loot, you don't have the meds to spare if you can't hit your shots. You're going to go down and lose the round. Use weapons like the R301, Spitfire, R99, Bowcheck Bow, or even the Peacekeeper. Pros use these guns for a reason, and it's because they're consistent. I'm telling you, if you use these guns too, you're going to see a lot of success. Personally, first round I always get the Spitfire first. It's hard to do bad at the Spitfire, and it's easy to hit your shots with it. You can run up to someone and fire them down from the hip, or ADS them for reliable damage. Next, let's talk about positioning. Arenas is an interesting mode because it also has rings that eventually shrink down to a tiny circle, forcing you from staying in the same position all game. Typically, at the beginning of a game, taking the high ground first is your best bet. You do not want the enemy to take the high ground from you, or you're more than likely going to be at a disadvantage. You need to try to take it first or fight at an angle where you can contest players with high ground. Right now, the Bowcheck Bow is insanely good in arena, and if you're not careful, you might get caught out of position and go down, just like that. However, since the ring is not always the same, the ring may not pull toward the position with the high ground. So my suggestion is at the start of each round, pay attention to where the ring is, and instead, take the best position in that ring and hold that down. Believe me, these arena maps ain't big, so it's either you run into the enemy or they run into you. So which side of the barrel do you want to be on? Ultimates can steamroll. This is a pretty good early tip. I'm not sure if people are going to catch on to this yet, but you can steamroll around if you buy your ultimate and use it early. Imagine you have Revenant on your team and they use Death Totem just before you engage with the enemy and manage to get a knock. You're going to steamroll that. Heck, one game I bought Valkyrie's ultimate and I knew right where the enemy was, so I landed on top of them at the beginning of the game and wiped them. Of course, this isn't the same for all legends, but seriously, a lot of ultimates in this game are really good in this mode. To list a few, Horizon, Bangalore, Crypto, Revenant, and even Bloodhound. Just a couple, just to list a few. But there are others that are super strong. Just ultimates in general, early game, are strong. So don't forget about those ultimates just for your guns. Believe me, those ultimates can win fights easy. Which reminds me for that next tip, share loot from those loot bins. In loot bins, the meds inside them are pretty valuable. Loot bins and arena are typically in the middle of the map, and they're both on opposite sides of the map, there's usually 2. If you can get to one of these and grab the shield batteries or cells inside, please share them with your team and don't hog it all to yourself. Help your team help you. If they can survive, that's bullets off your back and support to wiping the enemy team. You and your teammates are likely running out of meds fast, and batteries go a long way in this mode. That kind of teamwork is going to get you some long win streaks. Also, not to mention, please buy shield batteries. After getting your weapons after the first round, you honestly need shield batteries or you're going to almost always be weaker than your enemy. Which brings you to our next tip. Thermite is the best grenade in arenas. Here's why. It does damage over time, and it does damage in a horizontal line. Most of the time in this mode, your opponent is likely behind cover and even might be in cover with one of their teammates. A well-placed thermite can not only damage them over time and slow them, but it's also an opening for you and your team to push them and take them down. I even had one instance in arenas when I used a single thermite to take down a full team walking in and out of a Gibby shield. I'm telling you, it's pretty good. Don't sleep on it, and in the later rounds, you should be carrying at least one after purchasing your batteries. I like Thermites because they're instant and it gives your opponent less of an opportunity to evade it completely. Synergize with your teammates. If I could paraphrase that into a single word, teamwork. Getting these win streaks and farming wins is going to be a heck of a lot easier if you use your abilities and skills to assist your team and watch their back. If you know one of your teammates is fighting someone separated from their team, go help them because that's an easy W if you can turn that fight into a 2v1. Abilities such as Bangle or Smoke go a long way and can get the job done in a lot of these engagements. Even covering your teammate can help a lot. Just remember you're not alone and that you should always help a teammate when you can. In the rest of this video, I'm going to show you some arena gameplay where I picked up a W. Tips can go a long way, but watching someone else do it might help the most. Oh yeah, remember to stop by my Twitch. I stream like all the time and I actually talk to you guys. And I love seeing you guys cheer and support each other in my chat.
Try not to break. You may miss me.
Hostile close. Take fire. I'm taking shots. Need to recharge my shields. Getting shot at. Reloading. Boy jumping. Down.
Flash one. Bogey down. Got it.
Got me.
Care packet. Recharging shields. I gotcha. Hey, I bet no more dying today. Wings up.
Need to recharge my shields.
Wings out.
I'm cover for you, baby.
Wings up.
They spotted me. I'm taking shots. Throwing up some ass cover. Getting shot at. Charging my shields. Charging my shields.
Wings out. Charging up my shields.
Heads up.
Enemy down.
Getting shot at.
Charging up my shields. Wings up.
We're doing it, guys. We're doing it. Who do I want to? I think I kind of want to go Eva again. 2 bats, a thermite, and like some shit themselves. All right. Should be easy.
Round 3.
It's all about taking the high ground and the ring. That's what it's all about. Working with your teammates, sticking together. You know, that's what it's all about.
Enemy
Sounds
here.
like they're below.
Close enough to smell the teardrops.
And underneath.
Wings up. Reloading.
I'm gonna go from behind him.
Say bye-bye to another enemy.
There's one.
Drop out. Wings up.
There we go, we got it. That's another win. Don't forget to join the Discord if you want to be part of our community. We're getting a lot of artists and good players now. Hope you enjoyed the video. Go get the Arena W's. Take it easy and peace out.